It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Devontae Freeman. Fresh off 100 yards a week ago. Coming up, we'll see the visiting Arizona Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast
Why am my audio
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach.
Included,
first open
bitch.
back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. A moment
Your
ago,
stream is
here
not
was the
loading up
scene,
for
the
me.
Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up
There it
with
is.
the Arizona Cardinals. Hello again, everyone.
Ugh.
Brandon Godden along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons
Ooh,
team.
Brandon's in the hunt.
They come in playing pretty
So
good
is,
football.
oh no, Brandon and Cody are in the wild
Yeah,
card.
gotta love the three teams. The three teams in the the division leaders are 9-4. Then there's the Eagles 12-1.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come in off a loss last time
Rashad
out,
Ross.
but they've been playing better than 500
All the way in the back.
last couple months. 5 wins.
I don't know
in
who
their
your
last
kicker
8
is,
games.
but I'll find out here in a second.
Matt Bryant, or well, no, Matt Bosher is my kickoff guy.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play
Wow.
for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return.
Wow, Denver beat.
And
Wow,
they'll take it
Denver's
out to
doing
the
really good.
25.
Oh shit! I didn't realize Denver was 7-7. Sam Bradford.
Led out by the former Heisman Trophy
Oh,
winner
wow.
and number
He's
one
doing pretty
good.
overall pick from Oklahoma.
Wow.
Sam Bradford.
3,000 yards
I
this
thought there
season.
was something to build
Jeez.
on in last week's
How
game
fucking
by
good
his
are they doing?
performance. I thought he played fairly well.
That's the real question.
I don't know their record.
Knock your socks off. 2 touchdown
Hopefully,
passes
I would
and
say
an
hopefully it'll
interception.
pop up, but I
Down
don't think it
line,
will.
though, They lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan.
Boom.
And he's going to be
Down.
at the line of scrimmage and
Get
taken
fucked.
down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And the big boys
AQ
up
should
front
play
in the
Mike
trenches. What do you think
Iantati,
of the O-line,
Justin
Charles?
I
Pugh.
love him because this is a group that's so cohesive. They
J.J.
know what
Lawrence,
the man next
Chase
to them is
Evans,
going to do at
Edmonds.
all times,
J.J.
and they
Lawrence, it's
operate
J.J.
as a
Nelson.
terrific unit.
Well, they had the run for no gain.
I thought I seen
Try
Lawrence.
again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Oops. Oh well.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh jeez.
Very good
Oh
move, but a
jeez.
relatively modest gain out
Ankles.
near the 32. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And here now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Deion Jones, their middle linebacker, doesn't have the size that a lot of people are looking for in
Nubzilla.
that position, but his speed overwhelms you. Maybe the best
Oh, I
covered
missed it.
linebacker in the NFL.
I missed
Sealed
Nubzilla.
their reputation with a big-time interception of New Orleans late in the season in 2017.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Sam Bradford in the back. Oh, he's running a pass. He throws it. Oh, he catches it with the diving cage. Oh my God.
And they get 14 yards there at a 1st down.
And the key number on that play,
Had to add in theatrics.
play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. On 1st and 10, Bradford. Caught by Nelson left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
I guess it was
The
J.J.
numbers
Nelson.
for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 56 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. They'll have a tough time.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
I forget what position does fucking Griffin play?
Well, we just saw a great
Linebacker.
example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at
Oh,
reading a play.
he's not on the
and
field
throwing
at the
to make
moment.
stop before it turns into something.
I was about to say I don't think he's on the field right now.
Now Bradford on 2nd down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. first down marker at the 31. It's third down.
He's still not out there. I'm very disappointed that he's still not out there.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Guessing only on certain plays.
I don't know. Maybe I think it's when I run more corners than normal.
On the pick up there, and it moves the sticks.
He's still not on the
How about
phone.
start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And that is first incompletion after a 4 for 4 start.
Now I only have one linebacker on the
From what they're doing, I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Okay. He like teleported.
And they'll be inside the 25
Prophecy.
now at the 24.
Prophecy confirmed.
Yeah, right.
But forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On to try the field goal now, Phil Dawson. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Dawson's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful at getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
All right, Adam Jones.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Running straight at the middle.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll have Matt Ryan calling the shots, the former MVP and 3rd overall pick.
I'm absolutely eager to watch him play in this game because here we are, week 15. Not a lot of games left down the stretch. But will he get outside of himself trying to make huge plays in order to try and win an MVP? Because he's not in the #1 spot right now.
No, he's not. I think everyone consensus thinks that way. You hope he doesn't get outside of himself right now, though, because that could really get their offense out of sync. And it's been in sync most of this year. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Whoop. Freeman with a fast feet. Devontae Freeman, they're not gonna get him.
Oh.
Touchdown.
Patterson. He's coming for you.
Devontae Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year.
5th rush with over 20 yards.
Yep. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take the distance like he did there.
After spending multiple weeks on the sideline being injured.
Defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
That was a 72-yard run.
Extra point up and good.
Jeez.
Because my drive was 1 play for 72 yards.
Here's Barcher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Logan like got broken.
Play, it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, He's talking to us, and he's like, hey.
Oh shit, who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Oh shit, run! Oh, juke! Nope,
He
that's
is
hard.
well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. We were just talking about him pregame. 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there. Another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described. And I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball. And that's what he's doing really, really well. And he's doing it in the offensive backfield.
I'm still very disappointed.
Here's Bradford. Caught right side. Gresham. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to
Oh,
the big frame. I hope he can scatter some
Well, just kind of like
bodies
stop,
and
but
get it
that's
done.
like a terrible place for you.
Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go.
Kind of surprised that Jaden still has an opportunity to
the obvious is to try
make the
and be
playoffs.
the number 1 or number 2 seed.
If
But when you look at
like
it,
extraordinary
Well,
things
he is
happen.
third.
of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really
I don't think fucking the Redskins are gonna fucking know. I don't think the Redskins are gonna be able to get it.
And occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times. Steelers have done it.
Oh,
You're right. It has happened.
they might.
and will
They're
happen
4
in the
and
future,
like
I'm
10
sure. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes
right
backward.
now.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Try to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
That was a sketchy play there, Ventus. Just want you to know that.
Yeah, well, considering the fact that I
Like-
ran the ball,
Like I was,
got stuffed.
like I was scared for that play, and I'm not even playing.
Where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time play by the defense.
Ryan, and finding the tight end.
Uber.
On
Yeah.
his first catch, it's a first down as well.
360.
I got a kick out of that
360
one.
no scope.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his
Right.
size can't really hide him.
If
With
this
the tight
play
end drag
works,
route, definitely
it
an
will be
effective way to
disastrous
sneak
for
him
the
across
Cardinals.
the formation for an easy completion and a first
Or not.
down.
Dancing to his right.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Down to avoid the contact. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down, Freeman.
101. Woo!
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard
Woo!
line. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, they're making
That's
a real
actually kinda
first
cool.
quarter statement with a run game,
What?
no doubt.
For those who remember
I
old
would-
school football,
You can,
running
there's like
it,
they're
establishing things,
watching a video on
seeing
Facebook,
back
and
find
it's
holes,
like
get
you
to
can
it.
make a souvenir out of your hand
From this unit so
and like
far.
what?
Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been
They're throwing it to
successful.
X.
And
He was open.
taken down at the
I
44
didn't really
yard
have
line.
any
Just a
time.
yard on the
As soon
catch
as I
there, it'll be
like
second and 9.
did the
And partner, I think that's
rollout
a great
part,
example that not all
there was a
tight
guy
ends
in my
are created
face.
equal.
Did
Because
the
everything
action.
was right. Got the completion,
Hello.
but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn
Are
it
you,
into
do you have
much
Nick
more.
Powell as
Now,
your?
prior to the snap,
your coach?
we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first
Oh,
quarter of
I was wondering
play.
because I didn't see Dan Quinn.
7-3 the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. From the shotgun, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was.
Wow, you're right. His fucking run,
And it took the ball off course.
throw on the run is terrible.
I got hit too. That didn't
for
help.
different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback
Yeah.
in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right.
Oh, shit.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Leave it blocking it back.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Bradford going to lead the Cardinals up now 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Hey, he's on the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
There he goes, tackle.
No,
No, no.
And he got the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase
Yeah.
it, staying on
Black
schedule,
coach.
staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Oh, now he's not on the field.
Oh. I think it's only when you have 3 linebackers.
Oh yeah, no shit.
On play action. Bradford, pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Vic Beasley.
Vic Beasley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Cole Beasley?
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right?
And it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Gates has it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Ryan will throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it's 3rd and short.
Did you miss?
Get a lot tighter near the end zone,
It was
don't they?
incomplete.
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
So you missed.
You force a throw here.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
Interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Sam Bradford heading back out as he and his offense get ready to go again. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Lets it go for Nelson. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
Oh, no, not the power line.
Way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell into
7 carries, 6 yards.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not even a yard per carry.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Throw left side complete. That's Logan. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
This one complete to Gresham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's the rookie from Fordham. It's Chase.
Goes for the run. Under the safety. Oh, gets fucked.
Down to the 41. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Two-minute warning.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores
2-minute warning
in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Second down, Bradford. And Gresham, the tight end, brings it in. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working out of the gun, Bradford looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Logan, and they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, Bradford. And Gresham's got it over the middle. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Cardinals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun. Bradford. Now a hit, and the
sack on
out. Bradford's lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Offense.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start with the oldest rivalry, Chicago playing host to Green Bay in the NFC North. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head over to New Era Field to see what's happening with the Bills. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Marvin Jones, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening with the Bengals. And they trail that one to the visiting Oakland Raiders. The Raiders trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Coach just said it's been back and forth action. I was like, not really. About 14
Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay
just talked
tight
about
throughout. We'll
the
continue to monitor.
Baltimore and
Right,
Bucs
the Falcons
game.
now come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by
They just
Riggins.
talked about the Tampa Bay Baltimore game.
Not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain at 21.
They're like Tampa Bay just came out to the
I always
lead.
laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing again, Ryan. Gates with a grab. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
21.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
Devontae Freeman touchdown.
End zone touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Bradford now to throw on first down. And that's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Logan, and he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
A first down throw for Bradford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Nelson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They run with Logan. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, that's Logan. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Over the middle, complete. It's Nelson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Edmonds. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Bradford. And that is incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On to try the field goal now, Phil Dawson. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Dawson's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And Ito Smith is going to take a kickoff return.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Man who hasn't seen action in the backfield since his fumble.
Atlanta now
cost Atlanta the game in overtime.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Ryan now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Wide open receiver complete.
Oh, Calvin Ridley. Nice spin. 31-yard touchdown reception.
7 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is...
He outspun Patrick Peterson.
This one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is end of the weekend in the NFC. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
First down, Bradford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Bradford now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bradford. And his throw here is incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he comes back with 1 complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Bradford again.
Yeah, because he farted.
Oh, man, it's complete.
Pretty much in his face.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I know.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. On 1st and 10, Bradford. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Logan, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Bradford, and he's got Gresham. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On the carry, it's Logan, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Bradford on 2nd down. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Now, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, Bradford. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
No! I almost blocked that field goal.
Kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time,
I didn't know they kicked the onside kick.
dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Yeah, I got it.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here's Ryan to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Falcons, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Arizona, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.